Hey there! Ever stop to think about how global politics might be affecting your daily routine? It might sound far-fetched, but decisions made thousands of miles away can have a direct impact on your wallet, your job, and even your morning routine. From the moment you wake up to the time you head to bed, international policies are quietly shaping your day. Ever wonder how a decision made in the White House could change the price of your morning coffee, or your next iPhone? That's not just a coincidence, it's the ripple effect of tariffs. These are taxes placed on imported goods, and when they go up, so do the prices you pay at the store. Even small increases can add up over time, affecting your monthly budget in ways you might not immediately notice. Today we're diving into a hot topic: how the tariff war initiated by President Trump could affect your life in ways you might not expect. From the cost of electronics to the availability of everyday goods, these policies have real consequences. And while they may seem like abstract political moves, they often hit closer to home than you'd think. Stick around because what you're about to learn might just change how you shop. You might start noticing price hikes on items you buy regularly, or even shortages of products you once took for granted. These shifts can sneak up on you, changing your habits without you even realizing it. It could also affect where you work, as companies adjust to new costs and supply chain challenges. And yes, it might even influence how you vote, as economic policies become personal. When your paycheck, your shopping list, and your future are on the line, understanding tariffs becomes more than just economics. It becomes essential. Let's break it all down. First off, what the heck is a tariff? It's basically a tax that a government places on goods coming from another country. So, if the United States slaps a tariff on Chinese steel, that steel gets more expensive. And guess who ends up paying more? Yep, you, the consumer. In April 2025, President Trump launched a full-blown tariff war, targeting countries like China, Canada, and the European Union. The goal? To protect American industries and reduce the trade deficit. But the world didn't just sit back, they hit back with their own tariffs. And just like that, we were in a global trade war. So how does this affect you? Let's talk prices. Tariffs make imported goods more expensive. That means higher prices on things like washing machines, TVs, even groceries. And companies? They often pass those costs right on to you. Now, some industries did benefit, like US Steel. But others? Not so lucky. Farmers got hit hard when China retaliated with tariffs on soybeans and pork. Jobs were lost, supply chains got disrupted. And uncertainty? Yeah, it went through the roof. Globally, the tariff war strained relationships between major economies. Countries scrambled to form new alliances, seeking stability, and some even looked to bypass the US altogether in future trade deals. So what does this mean for you? You might pay more at the pump, your favorite gadgets could cost more. And your job? It could be affected if your company relies on global trade. The long-term effects? Still unfolding. Some say tariffs will bring jobs back, others warn of inflation and isolation. One thing's for sure, this isn't just politics, it's personal. So, if trade wars are shaking up prices in industries and headlines are filled with talk of tariffs and retaliation, what can you, as an everyday consumer or small business owner, actually do about it? How do you stay afloat when the economic tides shift? First, start with your own finances. Track your spending closely, every dollar counts. Prioritize essentials like food, housing, and healthcare. Cut back on non-essentials where you can. Use budgeting tools or apps to stay organized, and review your expenses weekly. This kind of financial awareness gives you more control and helps you make smarter decisions. And build an emergency fund. Even a small cushion can help you weather sudden price hikes or job uncertainty. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses if possible. It might take time, but consistency is key. Small contributions add up. When tariffs hit, prices on everyday goods like groceries, electronics, and clothing can spike without warning. These increases often happen quickly and without much notice, leaving consumers scrambling. Being prepared means you won't have to make rushed or costly decisions. That's why it's smart to consider where your money goes. Supporting nearby farmers, local artisans, and domestic manufacturers can help reduce your reliance on imported goods. Buying local not only strengthens your community's economy, it also helps you sidestep some of the volatility caused by global supply chain disruptions. Plus, local goods often come with better transparency and shorter delivery times. Plus, it fosters resilience. When you support local businesses, you help create jobs and keep money circulating nearby. And when international shipments are delayed or canceled, you're less likely to feel the pinch. Local supply chains can act as a buffer when global ones break down. And don't forget to stay informed. Policy changes can happen fast, and they often come with little warning. Follow trusted news sources, both local and international, to understand what's happening and why. Sign up for trade policy alerts from government or economic websites. These updates can help you anticipate changes and adjust your plans accordingly. Learn which sectors are being targeted, whether it's steel, agriculture, or tech. The more you know, the better you can prepare. Use that knowledge to plan your purchases, adjust your investments, or even explore new career paths. Speaking of which, think long-term. Diversify your income streams if you can. That might mean freelancing, starting a side hustle, or investing in skills that are in demand. The more flexible your income, the more resilient you'll be in uncertain times. And when markets react, don't panic. Avoid impulse spending or emotional investing. Stay calm, stay focused, and stick to your financial plan. Trade wars may be out of your control, but your response isn't. With the right mindset and a few smart strategies, you can protect yourself and even thrive, no matter what the global economy throws your way. So next time you see a price jump at the grocery store, or notice gas prices creeping up again, take a moment to think beyond the sticker shock. These changes aren't random, they're often the result of complex global forces at play. Behind every price tag is a story of supply chains, trade policies, and international negotiations that shape our everyday lives. From international trade agreements to supply chain disruptions and even political tensions between countries, everything is connected. When leaders sit down for trade talks, the outcomes can ripple across industries, affecting what we pay and what we can access. These decisions can influence everything from the cost of your morning coffee to the availability of electronics and cars. Are tariffs protecting local jobs, or are they making everyday goods more expensive? It's a debate with real consequences for workers, businesses, and consumers alike. And the answer isn't always black and white, it often depends on where you stand in the economy. We want to hear from you. What's your take on all this? Do you think tariffs are helping or hurting the economy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, we read everyone. Your perspective adds depth to the conversation. And hey, if you found this video helpful or thought-provoking, smash that like button. It really helps us out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a deep dive like this one. We've got more content coming that unpacks the forces shaping our world. Share this video with a friend or family member who's been wondering why prices are changing so much lately. It might just spark a great conversation. The more we understand, the better choices we can make together. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay informed, and keep asking the big questions. See you in the next one.